I think I had grown up. I think I got past that period of indulging in caffeine, and I think we all do got past through period of indulging in caffeine, going in the gym for 3-4 hours, and call this the highlight of our day, and giving all our day and all our energy and mental clarity to these 4 hours of the day. I think we're past that. I think now we have responsibilities, now we have jobs, or like we have multiple priorities. Through the years, I was seeing everybody putting less work than me, being in the gym for 1 hour and a half, and still having better results than me. Why this guy gives less work than me and has a better body, has a better life outside the gym, have a girlfriend, have like good grades in school, the thing I cared about like a few years ago, had a good mental health, just didn't obsess over gym. He was like having hobbies, he was having fun, he was having life outside gym and outside training, and still he was like monster. He had like some crazy physique. You have probably friends like that, you know. I got my first job and I understood that it's pretty impractical to just overindulge in caffeine and train 4 hours a day. And you need to find a way. I needed to adapt and to find a way to work out for hour and a half and still maintain my body. And the thing that happened is I started training less. I started training hour and a half, and my physique actually got better. I put it on more muscle. I was feeling better. I was being better. My mind wasn't only on the training. So I want to teach you how, with less work, to have better results and to be better in training and to feel better and to have better mental health. The first thing you have to do, and that I done to have a better physique, is lower your ego. And here we don't talk about any philosophical ego, some philosophical shit. No, nothing like that. Here we talk about just your capacity of training. Because we are young, man. We have like a lot of strength in ourselves, a lot of energy, and a lot of masculine ego, man. Like pure masculine ego. So we always want to train more. Like train like 4, 5, 6 hours, to always train, to always move, to always do something to our goal, which is not bad. I mean, I was obsessive with this shit, as everybody else. And when you're obsessed when you're obsessed with something, you have that masculine urge to just work on this and just to put on your life for this. But man, your ego is just too high, in a sense that you do the train that you need to do. Like you do the 1 hour and a half most effective training, the best training, and after that you continue past that only because you can, not because you have to. It will give you worse results, but you go past the optimal like intensity, the optimal sets, the optimal weights, the optimal everything, just because you can, just to satisfy your masculine ego. And I understood that throughout the years, and the only way I got that ego off was when I didn't had time to train. Do you understand how strong masculine ego is? I needed to start working a job and going to a nightclubs after that, and really having 1 hour and a half in the day for training. And even it was less, because for 1 hour and a half I needed to go to train and to come back home. So it was like an hour. It's like God needed me to put me in a situation where I didn't have a choice. I had 1 hour to train. I mean, if you want, cry about it, do whatever you want about it. If you want, like, do supersets, rest 2 minutes, do whatever you want, but you have 1 hour. I was training very hard in that 1 hour, and as I said to you, I had the best results just because I didn't have time to do more, just I didn't have time to review my masculine ego. So I just lowered my masculine ego, and that got me the results I wanted. And training less, lowering your ego, and most importantly, listening to your coach if you have one, or listening like to a YouTuber. For example, you see a YouTuber like me or like anybody else who you pretty much like. You think you're similar with him, you think you probably have a similar physique like him, you have a similar mindset to him, you have a similar day-to-day life to him. So you just try to stick to whatever he says, and you try to stick to whatever program he has and whatever diet he has. And doing that and not doing more just because you can will give you the results. Doing everything like biblically that he is telling you about training and about dieting will do the work for you. The second thing that got me the most results with less work and less mental toughness is train less, move more. I always say that movement, light movement, and like light sports, and just something light that doesn't necessarily destroy your nervous system will give you results you cannot even imagine. Because with walking and very, very, very light cardio on incline, or even going outside for just a longer walk, like 5,000 steps walk, it will give you to a leanness and to a state of physique you cannot even imagine having with doing intense cardio. As I always said, if you like to do an intense cardio, just skip the gym for one day and do the intense cardio. And after that, do the light movement. But doing heavy training, and after that, not going for like a light cardio or a light walk and going for intense cardio, man, this shit will destroy your gains. You will hold a lot of water, you look like shit, you will feel like shit, your nervous system will be shit, you will feel tired the next day, you will feel hungry the next day, everything will just be worse. I was doing that, man. I was doing that, and to be honest, I'm not even saying to you to not do that. If you want, go and try it, and you will see yourself that it's not optimal, it's not good. Like, you will not get lean with training 2 times a day. Yeah, I know the athletes you watch train 2 times a day, but believe me, some athletes even train 3 times, but they don't feel good, they don't want this. They do this just because their coach made them to train like that. Because in the sports, when you train 2-3 times per day, you build a stamina, you build endurance. So when you stop training for 2 days, you have like a crazy endurance and crazy energy and all of that. But this will not help your physique, you will not look better training 2-3 times a day. Believe me, brother, I guarantee you this. So embracing the light movement will be a lot more better than any intense cardio, as I said to you. Like, the best results that I saw on me and on my clients and on my friends was for them training an hour and a half with weights and doing 15,000 steps or 20,000 steps. Yeah, it sounds probably a lot to you if you're like a lazy piece of shit, but doing that much of a steps and training an hour and a half with weights give them the best work. And of course, having a diet on point, highly protein, low carb and all that. But that's how I saw on myself and on my friends the best results, with not intense cardio, not with training 2-3 times a day. It was with just a light movement, like a walk with a friend or with your girlfriend or with your dog, or just alone with your headphones and with your mind, plus training an hour and a half hard with weights. It's just the best. You will feel the best, you look the best, you will have the most mental clarity. I don't think there is something better than that. The other very important thing of this video is your view on training and on health in general. It strongly correlates with your progress and with everything in your life. Because I see that in some people, some clients, that they view how that training programs, training like diets and everything, they see it as a restriction, man. Even when I say to them, okay, we're gonna try not counting calories, right? We're just gonna try having 2 meals a day, eating as much as you want, 2 meals a day, but only eat meat, vegetables, and 1 or 2 fruits by your choice. Not tracking calories, eating as much as he wants and as he can, but just for 2 meals and just with not that much of a carbs and just having 2 fruits. And I'm saying this to them and they still feel like they're restricted. They see it because they see it as something they will do for some period, some window of time, and then they will stop and get back to eating fucking, I don't know, takis or whatever the kids are eating right now. They don't like eating primal foods. Man, right now if I eat a chips or Oreo, I will probably feel like shit and I will not even enjoy it. For real, like not even enjoy it. I'm not enjoying that stuff anymore. Man, I will enjoy a lot more like a good, nice apple or some exotic fruit, something that comes from a nature, than just like a chips or, I don't know, takis. I don't even like that stuff. And remember that from me. That's the most important thing that I will tell you. The more you eat healthy without cheat days, like without any cheat days, the more you just like eat only primal and good natural foods, the less you will need and the less you will actually want the processed food. Man, I haven't eaten chips in like year, something like that. I haven't eaten biscuits in year and a half. And when I used to have cheat days, when I used to think about food 24/7, it was like I always had cravings for Oreos and for chips, and I wasn't able to watch a movie without having a popcorn and all that. But right now, man, I said to myself, okay, try to eat as much as you want. Really, no restrictions, not even think about food. Don't think about food. Because thinking about food 24/7 will fuck up your mental health too. But just to change your view and your perspective on food and diet, eat as much as you want, but eat only clean foods. Don't eat that much carbs, even if it's natural. Eat as much protein and as much vegetables as you want. And man, trust me, I was eating like crazy amounts of foods, like a kilo of meat, half a kilo of cottage cheese, 5 carrots. When I didn't had restrictions on fruits, it was like I was eating 5-10 apples a day, something like that, 5-6 bananas, like crazy amount of foods that will make most people fat. But the truth is, yeah, I gained a little bit of fat, for sure. I wasn't the leanest I have been, but I had done that for a month or two. You can even do this challenge to yourself. And the thing I saw when I did this for a month or two was that my whole brain just got a new, different perspective on food and on cheat meals and on everything, because I didn't have the cravings. For the first time in my life, I didn't have cravings for chips or for sodas or for something sweet, just because I eat it as much as I needed. And then when I was saying to myself, eat as much as you want, and when I overeat with just good food and I had done the reset, then I started like saying, okay, why I don't try eating less? I mean, do I really need that much more food? I feel very full and I have farts and all that stuff anyways after having that big of a meal. So why don't I try eat like less? Have like 200-300 grams less of meat or cottage cheese, or try to have like not that much of a fruits, not that much of a sugar. And I started to just lowering the portions, and I just got lean. I wasn't feeling hungry. I was embracing the protein like crazy, and I was feeling good, and the cravings didn't even came. And right now I don't have problems. I don't view this diet as a restriction. I feel good. I'm happy with the food I eat, and I'm not depressing when I overeat. Because yeah, I have a moments where I overeat. Maybe I do it with good food, but I still gain fat, man. I still gain fat, even if I overeat with meat or anything else. And you know, sometimes overeating is not as bad as you think, because man, maybe once in a month having a refeed will not be that bad, you know. Like gaining 300 grams of fat wouldn't be the end of the world. Your body sometimes needs a refeed when it was like in a calorie deficit for a long time. But yeah, that's the thing. You need to see the diet and the training as something you love, and do it in a way that you love it, man. Train in a way you love. If you don't like having a headaches after the gym and training with free weights only, training heavy, try machines, 15 to 20 reps. You see the results that you want. Or if you don't like gym in general, try some intensive sport, maybe try swimming, boxing, I don't know, like fencing, whatever you like, just some intensive sport that will still keep you in shape. And just do some push-ups and some crunches, and if you have a bar, some pull-ups after training, and you will be fine, man. I guarantee you have better physique than all the people that are obsessed with gym, all the kids that are obsessed with the gym nowadays. I bet you have better physique just because you like it, and you continue when all the people your age, they give up when they're 25, when they give up from training and from everything. You have like a motivation and a drive to keep going, just because you like your sport, just because you like the way you train, just because you like to train the way you eat. You just like the way you're living, so you continue, and you will be that 60 years old grandpa that is on the park and has like crazy muscles, and he's flexing, and he's happy with his life, and he's running with his children, and he outruns them. You don't need to be hating your life just because some body fat percentage, some diet restrictions, or some trainings. You can do every important part of getting shredded and maintaining shreddedness. You can do it like you love it. Everyone can maintain a shredded physique while loving his life and while not obsessing with that physique. And you either do it by yourself and find a way by yourself, which will probably take you a lot of time. Like me, it took me like years to understand how to first get shredded, second maintain shredded physique, and the third most important thing, to understand how to be happy and how to maintain that for years and for like the rest of my life. I hope so. So the surprise that I got for you is the first link in the description is my first ever program that I gave my soul for, literally. It's like a lots of pages in a Word document with all the information about getting and maintaining a good physique, 2+ hours of video courses, and then there will be a lot more. There will be like 10 or 20 hours of just pure videos, pure education of everything that got me the physique that I have, everything that got me happy with the physique that they have, and how you can achieve the physique that you want. No matter if you're young, no matter if you're old, I guarantee and I promise with my name that this program will give you the results. Plus you get 3 free personal calls with me for any question, and you even get a free diet and your free training program depending on your moods and your likes about sports or anything else. So the first link in the description is the program. I bet you won't regret it, and I will do everything that I could in my power to give you the physique that you want. That was everything that I wanted to say to you for this video. Again, if you want my personal help and you actually want to achieve your fucking dreams, you can do a next step and go and buy the program, because there I'm telling like the deep secrets to have a good physique. Here I tell you my lessons, but there I give you my soul. So if you want to make the next step and you have the money for it, I will be very grateful, and I will be very grateful if you subscribe and like the video too. Love you, brother, and see you in the next video.